Welcome back to another Evil Aniki convention video. Today we're at Anime Expo, and let me tell you, this convention was a total shit show. The heat was off the charts. No one wants to be around a sweaty weeb. Not even me.
I don't like this. This is not good. Why is it so hot?
It's a good
This heat is not good.
This room smelled like piss, but not the good kind.
I need to sit down. This is much too much for me to process.
This event lied to me more than any other anime convention has ever lied to me before. And I don't know how to feel about that.
Whoa!
But on a brighter note, there was an awesome farmer's market on the way into the convention.
Hey guys, it's Evil Aniki here today with another convention vlog. We're at Anime Riverside. I was kind of hoping that, you know, the line would be moving a little bit faster considering it was supposed to open at 10. Because I mean, what, it's almost already noon and people are still in line? That's pretty bad.
This line was absolutely atrocious. This line was as bad as the Anime Pasadena line. Be sure to check out my Anime Pasadena video to check out their line. This one was really, really bad because there was no shade. At least in Pasadena, you had a lot more shade. And we actually wrapped around the whole convention center and parking lot to be able to get in the line because there was no clear direction on where the end of the line was. And here we are coming into the convention, getting our badges after a bajillion hours. This is Scuba Steph. She is the teller of lies, as you'll see from some TikToks later on. Or Instagram videos, I don't know. It's all the same nowadays, right? But here we are coming into the hall. This is the main hall to get into all of the, like the dealer's hall and the artist alley. They had this cool Power Rangers display here. Loved it. But we're going on to the artist alley because that's what we're always here for. Always going to the artist alley first. Because that's where things sell out and the aisles are tiny. So you try to get there before people get there, but there was no luck with this convention. Because of how bad the lines were at the front, getting in was just hell. But yeah, just checking out everything here. Run into some old friends of ours. You might have seen them in a few other videos. We've met them at Frank & Sons and a few other conventions. We have another video of them. I got these on for a deal. I think it's normally like $5. I think I got 3 for 10 or something. I don't remember. 3 for 12, something like that. I also got this Marin pin. Love it. Put it with my pin collection. And then we run into Chai B again. We met her at the Deco Day, and we also saw her at Comic-Con Rev. Super cool. Love her art. Highly recommend you check her out. My friends had some cool stuff, and they were doing commissions. They always do commissions at their booth, which I think is really fun. You can come back at the end of the day and get your commission, because they do them live. I think they have 2 people doing art and then 1 person doing commissions, usually at her booth, because it's like her and her friends. Just walking through the aisles here, loving it. So hot, so fucking smelly. Everything smells like piss. The worst part about this convention is there was like nothing to drink and nothing to eat and no place to sit down.
So we've been in exactly 10 minutes. It's hot as fuck. How do you feel about that, Nick?
I don't like this. This is not good. Why is it so hot?
It's a good
This heat
question.
is not good.
It's very hot. Very soggy.
Monster Palooza was hot, but not this hot. Actually, Monster Palooza was actually pretty nice.
It's very obvious that this con was not ready for the amount of people that are going to be here.
Oh,
I don't think they were expecting this many people at all.
Well, I think it's also because the autographs are outside, so everyone's probably lining up out there and then coming in here and waiting.
That makes sense.
After arriving like 2 hours late and then waiting 2 hours in line, I was just dying by the time I got in here. What would Godzilla do? Godzilla would just come in here and tear up this place. Okay, he wouldn't give 2 fucks about these lines. And a lot of cool cosplayers. You know, honestly, Anime Riverside isn't a bad expo if you're just here for cosplay, because if you're just going to be chilling in cosplay outside in the cosplay photo areas, I think you're fine. But if you're coming here to buy stuff, don't come. At least for the convention center, that is. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, every event that this organization runs, it just is shit. Like, Anime Pasadena was shit. Anime Riverside was shit. I'm going to Anime Pasadena again this year, and if it's shit again, I'm never going again. I'm telling you that much, guys. That's how much I'm, like, dissatisfied. And talking about dissatisfied, this carnival was the biggest fucking letdown of this event, and we're about to show you why right here.
Do you love anime? Do you like food? Do you like carnival rides? Well, I've got the convention for you. Come on down to Anime Riverside, June 4th and 5th. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be great.
Scuba Steph, it wasn't great, and you are a liar. A liar, okay? The carnival rides at this event that they used to market with were way better than the ones that were actually at the event. The only one that was even remotely similar was that stupid slide that I didn't even go on. I didn't feel safe on any of these rides because of how rinky-dink they were made. Like they advertised with like 4-seater Ferris wheels, and they put in this like thing that's made for like a 5-year-old kid. This thing's gonna collapse under my weight. And not to mention that they had advertised with this carnival food, and there was like no carnival food there. They had some food trucks, but the lines for these food trucks were massive compared to like how many people showed up for the event. But, you know, in retrospect, I should have known better. Anime Pasadena and Anime Riverside is run by a company called Nerdbot, and they absolutely don't give any fucks about their convention goers. They're just there for the cash. I mean, this is one of the cheaper conventions on the market, and kids get in for free. So if you're trying to avoid kids, these aren't the places to go. But why advertise adult carnival rides at adults on like Instagram if you're gonna be for kids anyway? That's so ridiculous. It just makes me so mad. Anyway, let's get back on with the blog footage. Yeah, just look at this. Like, these are not the carnival rides that were advertised. On to something that actually does make me happy with this event was the amazing car section that they had. This Gundam car I had not seen at any previous events, which was really cool. Some cars you usually see at like every other event, but this car I hadn't seen before, and I really liked it. I thought the model on the hood was really cool. There was some really unique cars here in general. I'm thinking a lot of unique people came out with their cars for this event, which was really cool. Yeah, I mean, the parking lot was like half the convention hall, you know, it was just, ugh. But Pop Team Epic car, loved it. I hadn't seen so many of these cars before. Like the Snow Miku was at the Deco Days event, and like half of these were at the Deco Days event, but this one wasn't. This one's really cool. Love this one. Explosion! Yeah, so many beautiful cars. But at this point, I'm like dying. And we're going back in. We're going to the dealer's hall now. Back to the Power Rangers thing. And before we go on in, we're going to check out All Might's ass. Look at this booty. It's so juicy. Some dancing going on outside. You wouldn't catch me doing this. I'm going to die first. But let's head on into the dealer's hall. And this dealer's hall was kind of, again, a letdown. There was so much bootleg merchandise here. Not that this booth is bootleg. But there was so much bootleg stuff here in general, and people were selling figures for like 3 to 5 times the price on Amazon. That's just scummy business practices, and we're about to see the booth. My advice is if you ever see a booth with a bunch of Miku figures like this, Miku and Rem figures, just avoid them. They're jacking up the price by like 3x the price. Don't buy it. I'm sure they have some decent finds at their booths, but just don't go to them. But I did find some really cool art here. This hat just screamed out to me. I also got a really cool Ojo-sama like laughing shirt from her that was like white with like some blue print on it. But heading around the convention, there's so much cool stuff here. I ended up getting this Cursed Ray plushie. I think it was like 20 bucks. I have it. It's got like a suction cup on it, so I can suction cup it to something. I don't know why they put a suction cup on a plushie, but maybe I'll bring it in the shower with me or something. My friends ended up getting some Yu-Gi-Oh pins, I'm assuming.
And my magnum opus, the Millennium Puzzle Soap on a Rope. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That's pretty funny.
Puzzle also.
You gonna get it?
I don't have
want to
any.
smell like Yugi?
I don't have any.
You don't want to smell like an Egyptian pharaoh?
Oh man, I don't know. I have no reason to be at a giant.
You don't want to smell like a card master?
But yeah, again, there's just so many Mikus at this event and so many slaps. I'm getting tired of slaps. I'm going to talk a little bit about that later in the video with my friend and vlog footage. But just avoid the Miku booths. Just stay away from them. They're everywhere. You can't avoid them. Here's another one coming up right now. Look at this.
I need to sit down. This is too much for me to process.
Oh.
Look at you.
I mean, it's kind of like that, right?
We're having a brownout. How do you feel about that?
Oh no. Yo, David's got a rave going on. Look at this. At least I got some lights in the booth.
I always love Toyzilla, but you know what I also love? I love Book Off, and this booth had some of the best used figures you could find. I ended up getting 3 figures from this booth, and they gave me a free tote. I ended up buying 1 figure. I bought this Lost Exile figure here for like 10 bucks, and they gave me a free tote bag, a really nice tote bag, and then I ended up buying 2 Gundam Girl figures. There's one that's in my friend's hand right now, and then I also got a Fetty, which he has now, and I absolutely love these figures. They're in my display case next to my white base. I had to get these. I'm a big Gundam guy, love them. I'd never seen these before. And look at that tote bag. It's just so awesome. Love you, Book Off. And then I came across this Marin sticker. And she's like got like a chain and a leash. It's so hot. It's the last one they had. And it's a massive sticker. This went right on one of my display cases. I love it. She's right in front of my bunch of my figures now. And it fits in so well. And I was so happy to get it because this was the last one they had. I literally got the one off the table. Feels good. But all those good vibes didn't last for long.
Oh my goodness.
What is going on, man? This is not...
Alright, Nick, let me report you some final thoughts.
Oh, hold on.
Shaking everywhere.
Where were you when the Fire Nation attacked?
So we've just been kicked out.
Yeah, they booted. Well, I don't think it was actually the staff booting people out. I think it was just someone on a speaker saying it was not a drill. I don't think it was the actual staff, and I don't think they know what's going on either. I think someone pulled the fire alarm and then started pranking everyone to get out.
I mean, they had the weird blackouts in that room throughout the entire...
Yeah, well, I think the light switches were just probably easy access in the wall somewhere, and someone figured that out. I bet you that's probably what happened.
That was actually not what happened. The wind had knocked over a power line, cutting power to downtown Riverside. But I've also heard from other people that someone did pull the fire alarm. I'm not too sure. Either way, the Riverside Convention loudspeakers were completely inaudible, and if there was a real issue, no one would have been able to know what to do, and everyone was just funneling out the front entrance. So if there was, like, you know, a person with a weapon, you wouldn't have known, because it was all like wah, 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 like over the loudspeakers. They really need to organize that convention center better.
Although the no AC is kind of weird.
I feel like they had turned on the AC by the time we came back. Well, final thoughts?
I don't know. Maybe like a 2 stars out of 10.
2?
It wasn't very good.
That's pretty brutal.
This is not. It could be better. I mean, like, it's no Anime Impulse, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Or even Anime LA was better than this.
Anime LA was great. You're thinking about Anime Manga, that was shit.
Anime Manga was. Man, this might be comparable to Anime Manga.
You know, at least Anime Manga had free video games.
Yeah, and Anime Manga had Well, I mean, you know, I don't know. I don't know what Animanga was just crazy. Also, we were at that convention center before, just recently for Comic-Con Revolution, and they had AC on, and they didn't have it for Animanga.
Oh yeah, didn't a bunch of people pass out from these?
Yeah, from being in the line. But yeah, so yeah, two out of 10. Artist Alley was kind of cramped. The vendor hall was a little bit better, but I don't know. It was just not a lot of slaps, a lot of stickers.
Yeah, are you as tired of slaps and stickers as I am? I think we're all tired of them. As I buy more.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's why people want floppy drives. That's what they want. They want floppy drives.
My friend wanted me to put in a little bit here saying no one wanted floppy drives, but I stand by my statement. People want floppy drives, okay? I don't know why you would want them, but you want them because they are aesthetic. Just like people want cassettes.
That's what the people want.
That's what the people want. That's what I want. We're all returning the floppy drives.
All right,
Floppy disks.
here's your ending. Like, subscribe.
Be sure to like and subscribe and comment down below which convention you want me to go to next. I have a whole bunch of other videos coming out, so keep an eye out for those. 2 a week, Tuesday and Thursday. Yada, yada, yada. Bye.